they see that you're moving on and they're like, oh, I got to get my stuff together. I got to show this person that they matter to me. Hello and welcome to your Energy Escapades Tarot card reading, where we don't just look at the energy, we see what we can do to improve the energy of the situation. We don't have a lot of time, but what we do have is a lot of tea, because somebody has reached out to you with a new offering of love and their feelings, and they've definitely been trying to initiate more communication, come through more clearly, speak to you more clearly. And I believe this was somebody that you had a relationship with in the past, maybe an ex, an old fling, but somebody has come back from the past and they're trying to reach out to you, trying to connect with you, and they're offering you much more information and insight into their feelings. They're being much more forthcoming and they're presenting very well to you, but you are really unsure about it. You're watching it. You're not sure if this is genuine. You're not sure what to make of this situation, and you're keeping your guard up. But you still have feelings for this person, right? You're still wondering, like, I don't know, maybe, should I take them back? You're weighing it, really. It's like a head and heart situation. You're weighing your options. You're trying to decide what the best choice is, what the best decision is. Because really, you've been in your element. You have really been in your power, and you're more just focused on the journey that you're on right now. You are focused on the spiritual side of things. You're trying to grow and expand in many ways, not just physically, but like spiritually as well. You want to grow and improve and become a better person, and you're really focused on that right now. And this person has just come back into your life. You don't know if you should let them in or not. So we've taken a look at this situation to kind of get more insight into what is going on. And it really looks like this person has been watching you, and they saw how great you were doing. They saw the abundance side of things, because you're working on the spiritual side of things as well. But what they really saw is that you're doing just really well. You seem to be doing great on your own. And that made them realize what they lost, because they see that you're moving on. They see that you have new people in your circle, that you're doing really well. And they're seeing what they missed out on, what they lost. And what that did is basically supercharge their desire to move. It really fueled their impulse and their desire. So they are taking action. They're being very impulsive. They're coming forward very quickly, and they're trying to make things happen. I almost see it as like almost like a desperation type thing. Like maybe you talked to this person in the past where they, like, you told them, like, look, I need more communication from you. I need you to be more open with me. I need you to express your feelings with me. You want them to be emotionally available, right? But they were always held back. They didn't want to. They would hold off. And then they see that you're moving on, and they're like, oh, I got to get my stuff together. I got to show this person that they matter to me. And so they're making this big, impulsive move forward, and may just be like word vomiting things to you because they're so afraid of, losing you. So they're making this offer, but it's still all in the early stages, right? Because it's ace, it's the beginning. So they're starting to do that, but these are still quite clear cards. They're starting with that new communication. They're starting to express their feelings. So they're trying. But I get the feeling that you're just kind of waiting and watching and seeing what happens, because you don't know what to make of this situation. This has been a path that you've been following for a long time, and it's always been kind of dark and obscure. There's not been a lot of, this person hasn't been incredibly forthcoming a lot of the times as you've ventured on this path with them. And you've decided to step away from that path and more focused on planting seeds in your own life. You focused on working on what you want. I asked what you could do to optimize your energy in this situation. And the answer that came out is that you need to keep doing what you're doing. You need to keep focusing on planting the seeds in your life, cultivating your life, growing that, enhancing that, right? And this path, it's been obscure. You do have, the landscape that you're trying to navigate, but it's not clear. And I really think it might be in your best interest to see this as something that is over and done and finished. The situation itself may not be over and done, but you should see it as something that is over and done, because it gives you the ability to stay within your own power. Like it keeps you safe from feeling any sort of desperation or obsession or just like that craving that you get when you really want somebody that is not being as emotionally available as they should be. They're not communicating with you. That can be very stressful. And if you continue to just see it as done, then that helps cut that out of your life. It helps eliminate that aspect of things so that you don't fall back into where you used to be, and that you get to really embrace where you're at now, which is standing in your own power, which is working on yourself, planting these seeds for yourself, and which is going on and finding your spiritual journey and focusing on your path. I also looked at what you can do to optimize the energy of the situation. So, to optimize the energy of the situation, again, I think you need to keep doing exactly what you're doing, which is being guarded and watchful and just observing the energy, not moving forward too quickly, not making any assumptions, not jumping in with, oh, they've definitely changed, but just keeping your guard up and watching, letting them prove to you who they are, who they're willing to be over the long term, and really stepping up and stepping into a role if they wish to be in that role. But they're proving themselves to you, and you're keeping a watchful eye on this situation because you do have all this stuff going on. And maybe there is a chance that it can become something stable, right? You're looking at these new offers of emotion, these new offers of communication from this person, and you're wondering, could this be something stable and real? And maybe it could be. But ultimately, what you want to do is continue to focus on yourself and keep a watchful eye on this situation and let it unfold how it does. You can get back to them what they've been giving to you. So if you feel comfortable responding to their messages, if you feel comfortable meeting up with them or going out on a date or speaking to them, communicating back with them, maybe even sharing your feelings and communicating, matching their communication in that way, you might consider doing that. That is something that you can do, but you still the whole time want to make sure that you are standing in your own power, you're staying true to yourself, that you're focused on your own abundance, and just continue to watch the situation. Just allow things to unfold as they're going to. You don't have to force anything to happen. Just allow it. Hope that helps.